All right, everyone, welcome to a brand new module here in the course. Now, this module is going to be a brief introduction to Facebook ads. So in this particular module, we won't be jumping onto the Facebook Business Manager or the Facebook Ads Manager, which are things you're going to learn how to utilize in the upcoming modules. This module will simply be an overview of what is Facebook ads, what does a profitable social media marketing campaign consist of. We're gonna look at the 4 main pillars that go into creating profitable social media marketing campaigns on Facebook in particular. And we're just gonna look at all the aspects that go into Facebook ads. All right, so without any further ado, let's have a quick introduction to Facebook ads. So in the world of social media marketing, there is one platform that has always been the dominating pillar, and that is Facebook ads. In 2020 alone, Facebook ads generated over 82 billion US dollars in sales for businesses worldwide. And Facebook ads allow us to show products to specific demographics and thus advertise and sell products profitably. Unlike traditional marketing, which usually caters to larger corporations that seek brand awareness, Facebook ads caters to businesses of all sizes that simply want to see steady and profitable growth. Combined, the Facebook ads media platforms, here under primarily Facebook and Instagram, allow us to reach more than 2.1 billion people around the globe. And with an audience of this size, targeting is absolutely vital to the profitability of our ad campaigns. If we simply create an ad of a product and then tell Facebook to show it to everyone on the entire platform, well, then chances are the campaign will be rather unprofitable. However, if we point Facebook in the right direction of our target audience, say women aged 25 to 49 living in the United States, well, then Facebook will start to understand who we're trying to reach. And with this data and information, it will actually start to improve our targeting gradually and automatically using machine learning. So briefly, how Facebook ads work. Let's just get a quick overview, all right? So firstly, the Facebook ads platform is a bidding/auction platform, okay? Now what this means is whenever you're running an ad, you are essentially competing against all the other people, all the other businesses that want to show their ads and their products to the same audience that you want to show your product to, all right? And so this means that there is no set price for running Facebook ads. There is no set budget that is correct for running Facebook ads. Essentially, the more people, the more businesses that want to show their product and their ad to a specific audience, the more expensive that will be, because you're essentially competing and bidding against each other. And in the end, and this happens automatically. This is usually, unless you get to a very, very high level, this bidding auction, this bidding process happens automatically. And so that means that the machine learning, the machine platform is automatically bidding against all the other advertisers to a point where you win the auction, and that's the set price that will cost you to show your ad to your potential audience, okay? So it's not like you just spend $100 on ads and then Facebook can already tell you from the beginning, we'll be able to show your ad to this many people for $100. They'll give you an estimate, but it'll never be accurate because nobody knows until the actual auction has been performed and you've been competing against the other advertisers who want to show their product to your target audience, okay? So it's really important to always remember that the Facebook ads platform is an auction platform, okay? As I said, you're competing against other advertisers, and this is where we can start to look at stats like CPMs, CPCs, and CPAs. And some of you might be thinking, well, what does this mean? Well, a CPM, that's the cost per mile, okay? So miles comes from the Latin language, and essentially the cost per mile is how much it costs for you to reach 1,000 people with your ads, okay? So in some cases, your CPM might be $20. In another case, it could be as low as $2, okay? It really depends on who you're trying to reach with your ads, and again, how many other businesses are trying to reach that same audience, okay? So if you're targeting your product into to an audience that has a lot of competition and a lot of businesses are trying to show their ads to the same audience, well, then your CPM will naturally be higher, okay? The cost of reaching 1,000 people with your ad will be much higher, okay? This often occurs also if you're trying to advertise to a wealthier demographic, okay? So a demographic that has higher buying power. Okay, then we have something like the CPC, that's the cost per click. We have the CPA, that's the cost per acquisition. Okay, some people call this the CPP, which is the cost per purchase. Essentially the same thing. And as I said, we have a lot more of these kind of code names for the different stats and KPIs that we're trying to reach with our Facebook ads. And you're gonna learn all about those different stats in the following modules. Right now, you're just getting an overview, all right? And yeah, finally, let's talk about the golden combination that creates profitability with your ads, okay? So essentially, the 4 pillars of profitable Facebook ads in today's day and age are, number 1, your product, okay? If you have a horrible product, roughly speaking, then you'll never be able to create a profitable social media marketing campaign on Facebook, on TikTok, on Snapchat, whatever media you're trying to advertise your product on. If your product doesn't appeal to anyone, or if it's of poor quality, then it will be impossible for you to run your campaigns profitably in the long term. It doesn't matter if your targeting is on point, if your ad is on point, your ad copy. If your product isn't good, then it will be impossible to be profitable in the long term. Number 2 is your content. Okay, so in the advertising world, we call the content the creative. Okay, the content either consists of an image or a video. Okay, this can come in many different forms. So it can either be a professional marketing video that you've had a content creation team create. It can also be something called UGC, which is user-generated content. So that's usually sending your product to a user or even an actor and having them create sort of an authentic ad reviewing your product. Okay, so that's UGC, which can also be very, very profitable. We'll talk about all these different types of content in the following modules. But pillar number 2 is your content. And this is also absolutely vital to the profitability of your campaigns. Number 3 is going to be your ad copy. And so that's the text that you show in conjunction with your ad. Okay, so you might have an image which showcases your product. And then on top of that, on top of that image, or even below that image, depending on what platform you're showing your ad on, you're gonna have an ad copy, okay? And just like your video or your image, your creative, the ad copy is also absolutely vital to the performance of your ad. Okay, if you have a really concise ad copy that illustrates all the things that you want to convey in your ad clearly, then your ad will be more profitable. It's that simple. And then number 4 is going to be targeting. Okay, now if we had recorded this module, say 3 years ago, targeting would probably have been either pillar number 1 or pillar number 2, because targeting, precise targeting, was much more vital back in the day when Facebook ads were emerging, and even just 2-3 years ago. But the way the platform and data laws have moved, targeting has actually become sort of a more automated process. Okay, so essentially what this means is that in today's day and age, we can actually target more broadly and allow the Facebook machine learning algorithm to learn and get to know our target audience gradually as we spend more and as we reach more people. And then the targeting will actually start to become more and more precise as we run ads and as we spend our ad budget. Okay, and so this is why we've put it as the 4th pillar, okay? Because obviously it's still a vital aspect to profitable advertising. As I explained earlier in the module, you can't just take your product and your ad and ask Facebook to show it to all their 2.1 billion users. That will be vastly unprofitable. So it's still essential that we point Facebook in the right direction. But as I said, we can do this in much broader terms nowadays and allow the Facebook machine learning algorithm to sort of gradually hone in that targeting and make it more and more precise as we go, okay? But as I said, these 4 pillars are all essential, and there's not one of them that you can leave out of the equation. You have to factor in all of these, okay? And so you can't have a Facebook advertising agency or Facebook ads yourself that you do and just think that the targeting, the ad copy, and the creative are the only vital aspects, and then think, well, if you have those 3 on point, then you can sell any product profitably. That's not how it works. You need to have each and every one of these 4 pillars on point, and that's when you can start to see profitable social media marketing campaigns on Facebook. So with that said, let's have a look at what we're going to cover in the following modules of this course. So firstly, we'll take a look at setting up the Facebook business suite. Okay, so the Facebook business manager and everything that goes into it. Will get a broad overview of everything you need to know about the Facebook business suite, how it works, which settings we need to tweak, etc. Then we'll take a look at how to set up seamless end-to-end tracking with something called the Facebook Pixel. So this is one of the most essential components in profitable Facebook advertising. It's called the Facebook Pixel, and it allows us to track data of our customers, and it assists this machine learning algorithm, which gradually hones in its targeting because it learns more and more about the customers that we're trying to reach. Then we'll take a look at what ads perform. Okay, so a broad overview of understanding what kind of ads perform, what goes into a profitable ad, so what content is good, what ad copies are good. And we'll take a look at a couple of different case studies to kind of put into perspective for you what goes into a profitable Facebook ad. Then we'll take a look at how to research your competition, okay, and how to research profitable audiences. So by doing this, you'll learn exactly how to figure out which audiences to target with your Facebook ads. Then we'll actually go in and do a complete campaign setup step by step in front of you live. So this will essentially show you how to create Facebook ad campaigns. Okay, we'll go through the campaign level, the ad set level, and the ad level. Now, these might be foreign words to some of you at this point, but it'll all make sense to you as you gradually go through these modules and as you study them. Okay, so we'll essentially take you through live how to set up a Facebook campaign from A to Z. And then we'll take a look at how to set up a complete retargeting setup. Okay, so retargeting is probably a familiar word to a lot of you at this point. You've heard it just in hearing about social media marketing. Retargeting is also a vital part in creating a profitable Facebook ad campaign infrastructure. And so after we've created a campaign in front of you, we'll create a retargeting campaign in front of you and show you what goes into a complete retargeting setup. Then we'll take a look at how to optimize and scale your ads as you run them and as you pick up data gradually, so that you can keep making them more and more profitable, and so you can remain profitable in the long term. Because if you just create a Facebook campaign and let it run for 3 months without optimizing it, then it'll gradually become less and less profitable. And so that's why we're going to take a look at how to optimize and scale your ads gradually as your Facebook ads pick up more data and as you spend your ad spend. And finally, we will go through a range of case studies. Okay, so momentarily, I will introduce you to John Espino, who is a partner here at SD Solutions. And John has spent over $10 million on ads. And what we'll actually do after we've taught you how to run Facebook ads and everything that goes into it, then we'll go through a range of case studies for real businesses and show you the campaign infrastructures that go into campaigns that have spent $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, even $500,000 a month, depending on if you are in the sort of regular or pro version of this course, right? So yeah, at the end, after everything has been put into perspective and you've learned all the aspects that go into this, we'll go through a range of case studies to essentially summarize everything and show you what it looks like in the flesh. Okay, so not just theory, but also in practice. And yeah, as I said, the modules are created in conjunction with SD Solutions partner John Espino, who is currently sitting behind the camera. Maybe you just want to walk around. And yeah, you'll see a lot more of John in the following modules. But take this as the official introduction to John. As I said, pretty much every single module in pretty much every single Facebook ads module here is created in conjunction with John. So you'll be seeing a lot more of him in the following modules. But yeah, that's going to be it for this introduction to Facebook ads. As I said, we didn't go into the Facebook ads platform or the Facebook Business Manager in this module. It was simply a brief introduction, getting an overview of what aspects go into Facebook ads, what we need to consider when creating Facebook ads, and essentially the 4 vital pillars to profitable social media marketing on the Facebook ads platform. So without any further ado, John and I can't wait to see you in the following modules of this course and to teach you the industry's leading knowledge within Facebook advertising, and yeah, to essentially make you an expert from A to Z. So yeah, we'll see you in the following modules.